This Christmas Advent Calendar DIY tutorial is really fun and easy to make, especially with a Cricut maker. Now, full disclosure, I did receive a Cricut maker for free from Cricut, and yes, I've been having a lot of fun playing with it. For this project, you will need the following. You will need a 24-inch by 30-inch plain canvas, 8 12 by 18 felt rectangles. It needs to be a wool blend for the heat transfer vinyl, 3 yards of mini pom-poms or ribbon, gold heat transfer vinyl, and then of course a bunch of other heat transfer vinyl colors in the colors you desire to for the canvas and that sort of thing. I used black, green foil, and red foil. Hot glue gun and glue sticks. Aleene's Fast Grab tacky glue. I found this worked really well with the felt. Embroidery floss if you want to sew the stockings, but it's a lot of stockings. White mini clothespins. The font set that I used in this particular tutorial is called Thrift Shop, that's available at Creative Market. A Cricut maker, of course, a Cricut Easy Press, Cricut Bright Pad, fabric mat for your Cricut maker, a 12 by 12 standard mat, and of course access to Cricut Design Space, and Fleece Fun's free stocking SVG file that is located on fleecefun.com. Download the free SVG file and upload it into Design Space. I've designed the file so if you want the toe, heel, and cuff to be different colors, you can cut them out separately. Since I mixed and matched the colors, I cut them all out of one color and then mixed them. The file is laid out to make the most of the piece of 12 by 18 inch felt. Simply select all the shapes and select Attach before cutting if you choose to do it this way. Cut out the stocking pieces. Set aside. Next, cut out the vinyl for the numbers on the stockings and cut out the vinyl for the canvas. Weed the vinyl using your bright pad and then set aside. While this step might seem short, bear in mind that you'll be doing this 24 times. First, glue on the heel and the toe decorations. Doing this will help the placement of the numbers when you go to iron them on. Make sure the stockings are all pointing in the same direction when you glue on the toes and heels. Now, using the proper setting on your Easy Press, place the iron on where you want it to be. Note, it is key that the felt has a high wool content, I mentioned this earlier, or it will melt under your Easy Press or iron and it will ruin it, so make sure there's wool in that felt. Now it's time to assemble the stockings. To keep it as neat as possible, start by gluing either side at the top, stopping about halfway down. Place the stocking on top of it and then continue to glue it together. Continue to glue the rest of the stocking half. Now it's time to add the top cuff. Add a bead of glue to the top of the stocking. Be careful not to glue the top of the stocking together. Glue the longer side of the top cuff to the top of the stocking. Repeat with the back side and wrap around the cuff around the top. Repeat this step 23 more times with each stocking. You can also blanket stitch the stockings together using the same process, just sewing the pieces together. I confess I did this to only one and then I didn't feel like I had the stamina to do it to all of them. To get an idea of the spacing, I recommend that you try to lay out all the elements first and mark in pencil where you want them to lay. Using the guide provided with the Easy Press, set the time and heat. Continue to add all the heat transfer vinyl elements until your canvas is finished. Now it's time to lay out the stockings to get a sense of the spacing. Get an idea of where you want the ribbon or pom-pom string to go across the canvas. Hot glue the ribbons or pom-poms into place. Clip all the stockings onto the lines you just strung across with a mini close clip. Enjoy! You just completed the Christmas Advent Calendar DIY tutorial. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give a thumbs up for my hard work here. And let me know in the comments below, do you listen to Christmas music early? Yes, I confess it is a secret delight of mine. Also, be sure to subscribe so you can enjoy more great tutorials like this one. Thanks for watching. Remember, velvet is pretentious, fleece is fun.